Once you've registered for an account and you've logged in, the first page you're going to be taken to is your personal information screen so that you can complete your profile. Here you're able to change your first and last name if you want to. Usernames are static, they can't be changed in this system. And then right down below that is an area for a description. And this has a standard WYSIWYG editor, so you can do things like copy and paste your resume into this area, or just give some general information about yourself and what what services that you provide. Right down below here in the next area, we have an area for a profile picture, and you just click there and um, go and choose a photo. You're going to want to make sure that it's a square photo, because if not, the photo will be cropped. So just make sure that it's a square photo so it won't be cropped, and make sure that it's either a JPEG, a JPG, a PNG, or a GIF file, and that it's no larger than 1 MB. Once you have uploaded that file, go ahead and click save, and it will save that and any information that you've entered up here into the description area. Right down below here in the other information area, there's an area to change your password right here. Here is where you would enter in your PayPal email address so that you can get payouts once you complete projects. Here is where you can mention what your hourly rate is. If you choose to just get paid by a flat rate and you don't have an hourly rate, just leave that blank, and it will display that you charge a flat rate out in your profile in front. So next are portfolio pictures. If you have pictures of work that you've done, perhaps you have pictures of book covers or other designs that you've done, you can add those in here up to 10 at a time. Freelancer categories, these are the categories that you work in. Remember, when choosing categories, we have primary categories like design, ebooks, and audio, and then we have subcategories, more refined categories under there. When you're choosing these more refined categories, if you also want to appear in the base category, be sure to select that too. But if you don't want to appear in a general search for design per se, you just want to show up when people want book cover design and ebook cover design, then you would just go ahead and select these and not select the base category. If you don't select the base category, then you will not show up in searches for just that base category. So I'm going to go ahead and select that and click save, and then it's going to go ahead and save that information. And that will also be reflected in the front of my profile. Any categories that you choose in here will be shown in profile searches and also in your primary profile out in the front of this out in the front of the site. Over here we have our two menu bars, our My Account and our Freelancer menu over here. This is our My Account homepage, and that is just kind of a quick overview of any outstanding projects you might have, your latest bids, and what projects that you've won lately. The next screen down is the payment screen, and this has to do with all of everything to do with money in the system is shown right here. Everything from pending withdrawals and pending incoming payments for completed jobs, and the ability to deposit money, make a payment, withdraw money, process a transaction, and here bank transfer details. If you have a large transaction, then you will need to supply bank transfer details for that. Down here, our next screen is the private messages screen, and it's just an area to go ahead and give you an overview of your private messages, both received and sent items, and the ability to go ahead and send a new message to anyone in the system. The personal info screen we were just on a minute ago, and that's where you enter in all the personal information for your profile. Right under here is also a link to your profile, as a matter of fact, so you can actually go out in the front of the system and actually take a look and see what your profile looks like in the front. Down below there is your reviews and feedback area, and when you complete projects, and you will be awarded reviews by the authors who you work for, and they will go ahead and show up here as well as on the outside of the system. Um, Below that, we have our Freelancer menu, which allows you to search for projects. You can search for projects that are, it will just give you this will just give you a list of projects here, and you can search by keyword, by price, or by category. Browsing for projects will bring up a list of projects so that you can go through and actually just take a look and see if there are any projects in that particular category at this time. Right down below here, you will see, you can click here and this will take you to your won projects and show you the projects that you have won. Any outstanding projects, which are projects that you are currently working on, are going to be listed right here. Projects that you are awaiting payment on are going to be listed right here. And delivered and paid projects are going to be listed right here. And these are the projects that you have completed and you have been paid for. And then right down here, you are going to have a shortcut to see all the projects that you did bid on. Even if you weren't the winning bid on that, it will still go ahead and list those there. So anyway, that is just a quick overview of the My Account screen here for freelancers.